Welcome back. This is the women's 10-meter air pistol finals. The final has just started. Let's straight away take you to the finals. The first competition stage of the finals, where shooters will shoot 5 shots, set of 2 5 shots in a time limit of 250 seconds. Bulgaria's Kostadinova starts with a 10.0, a perfect 10.9 on the second shot, and now a 9.7 in a third attempt. In the lead in the first competition stage, the first 5 shots for which you get 250 seconds. Shoots a 10.2 now. At number 2, after the first 3 shots, is Russia's Svitolana. Ukraine's Zulina at number 3 with a 10.6, 9.9, 9.5 and a 10.2. China's Xiang Raxin 9.5, 10.5, 10.0, 9.2. And Rio Olympic bronze medalist Anna Kourakaki of Greece starts with a 9.2, then a 10.2 and a 10.2, and now a 9.4. French shooter Céline Gauberel starts with a 9.8, 9.6, 10.3, 9.5, and a 9.5 is at the 7th place. And the second French shooter in the final, Lemol, starts 9.2, 9.8, a shaky 8.8 in her third attempt, a 10.3, and now another shaky shot of 8.6 is at the 8th place after the first 5 shots of the first qualification stage. The leader after the first 5 shots, Russia's Svitolana, who's shot 51.1 in the first 5 shots. Svitolana, ranked number 10 in the world, has won 7 gold, 9 silver and 4 bronze medals. She'd won a silver at the last Olympics held at Rio, and she's also a silver medalist at the World Championships in 2018 held at Changhua. A very experienced and a strong shooter, Svitolana in the lead after the first 5 shots. There'll be another set of 5 shots. In a time span of 250 seconds. Svitolana starts the second set of 5 shots with 10.5. Bulgaria's Kostadinova 10.0. China's Xiang starts with a 10.1 in a second set of 5 shots. Second Chinese shooter, shaky. The 6th shot being 9.5. Anna Kourakaki shoots 9.1. Ukraine's Zulina also shoots 9.1. Céline Gauberel of France shoots 9.1 and then a 9.5. The second French shooter in the final, Lamol, shoots a 10.4 and 9.8. Svitolana now a 10.4 on the 7th shot of the first competition stage. This is a 24-shot final of the women's 10-meter air pistol of Tokyo Olympics. The first competition stage involves 2 sets of 5 shots fired in a time limit of 250 seconds for each of the 5-shot set. After the 12th shot, the first shooter will be eliminated, taking the 8th place. And then after every 2 shots, 1 shooter will be eliminated. We have a new leader now from Bulgaria, Kostadinova. Russian shooter Vitalani is back in the lead. One more shot to go for the Russian shooter, after which we will know her total of first 10 shots. After the 9th shot, 101.3 for the Russian shooter Vitalani. At number 2 is Bulgaria's Kostadinova, 100.7. Shooters yet to take their 10th shot, after which we'll have an idea of the current standings. 99.2 for the Ukrainian shooter Olena Kostevich, 98.7 for China's Lin, who's at number 4, 98.6 for the second Chinese shooter Zhang Raxin, who's at number 5. Céline Gobervel of France shoots a 97.9 and is at the 6th place. Anna Kurakaki, the Rio Olympic bronze medalist in women's 10-meter air pistol, is at the number 7 place with 96.1. And at the 8th place, we have French shooter Lemol with 95.4. Now into the second stage of the final, where you will have to go shot by shot, 50 seconds for every shot. Remember, the first shooter to be eliminated will be after the 12th shot. In the danger zone, at the moment, we have French shooter Lemol, who registered 95.4 in her first 10 attempts. Vitalani 10.4 on the 11th shot, 10.3 for Bulgaria's Kostadinova, 10.5 for Ukraine's Olena Kostevich, 10.6 for Chinese shooter Zhang Raxin, 10.0 for the second Chinese shooter Lin. Anna Kurakaki shoots a 10.3, 10.6 for Lemol of France, and a very, very shaky 8.0 for Céline Gobervel, moves down to the 8th place. In the danger zone is Céline Gobervel now of France with that poor 8.0. A 9.0 this time. 114.9 takes the 8th place. Céline Gobervel of France, the first shooter to be eliminated in the women's 10-meter air pistol final of Tokyo Olympics. And in the lead after the first 12 shots is now Bulgaria's Kostadinova. Kostadinova is number 30 in the world. She's 35-year-old. She's won 6 gold medals, 8 silver, 10 bronze in various ISSF World Cups and had finished ninth at the 2012 London Olympics. Multiple World Cup gold medalist. Now shot number 13. Behind Bulgaria's Kostadinova is Russia's Svitolina. A 9.8 for the Bulgarian shooter Kostadinova. 8.6 for Ukraine, Zolina. 10.2 for the Chinese shooter, Zhang Raxin. 10.0 for Lin of China. Ukraine, Zolina Kostovic, a poor 8.6, clearly under pressure. Anna Kurokaki shoots a great 10, a 10.7 on the 13th attempt. And Lemol of France shoots a 8.7. French shooter Lemol in the danger zone after the 13th shot. Next shot will give us the 7th place shooter. Lemol shoots a 10.3. Will this be good enough to save her? Doesn't look like. It is French shooter Lemol who takes the 7th place. Both the French shooters are out of the finals of the women's 10-meter air pistol. Still in the lead is Bulgaria's Kostadinova with 141.5. And behind her at 139.7 is China's Zhang Raxin. At the 3rd place is Russia's Svitolina at 139.6. So you see that's a very, very thin margin between the 2nd and the 3rd place. Only 0.1 separates them. While 0.9 away from the 3rd place is China's Lin at 138.7. Now shot number 15. $9.6 for Bulgaria's Kostadinova, a 9.9 for China's Zhang, 9.6 for Russia's Svitolina. A near perfect 10.8 for Ukraine's Zolina Kostovic. 9.6 for China's Lin. Anna Kurokaki shoots a 10.3. The next shot will give us our 6th placed shooter. Anna Kurokaki is at the 6th place after the 15th shot. Can she shoot a high 10 and move up? Or will she be the one eliminated, taking the 6th place? Anna Kurokaki shoots a 9.7, takes the 6th place with a score of 157.4. Still in the lead after 16 shots is Bulgaria's Kostadinova with 161.4. Russia's Svitolina is at number 2 with 159.6. And just 0.2 behind is China's Zhang Raxin at 159.4. Now shot number 17 and 18 to decide the 5th place. Kostadinova of Bulgaria shoots a 9.7. Russian shooter Vitalani shoots a 10.2. Chinese shooter Zhang Raxin shoots 9.7. Ukraine's Olena Kostovich, a poor 8.7. And the second Chinese shooter in the final, Lin, also shoots a 8.7. The next shot will give us our 5th place. Shot number 18. Chinese shooter Lin looks in the danger zone. She is 0.4 behind Ukraine's Olena Kostovich. China's Lin shoots a 9.9. Ukraine's Olena Kostovich a 10.3. It is Bulgaria's Kostadinova, a great 10.7, still in the lead. Russia's Vitalina still yet to shoot, register her shot number 18. Looks like there's some technical issue in the final for Vitalina, who's yet to shoot her shot number 18. Remember, it's just 50 seconds for taking a shot, which is already over. I'm assuming there is some technical issue. There you have China's Lin taking the 5th spot. Still in the lead is Bulgaria's Kostadinova with 181.8 after the 18th shot. At number 2 is China's Zhang Raxin at 179.5. At number 3 is Russia's Vitalina, who took her time to shoot shot number 18 on 9.5. A very small margin of 0.2 between the second place Chinese shooter Zhang Raksin and Russian shooter Vitalina. At the fourth place is Ukraine's Olena Kostovich with 178.4. Now, the shot number 19 and 20, after which we will have our fourth place. Nobody likes to finish fourth at the Olympics. But such is the nature of sport. Somebody needs to take the fourth place, after which we'll have our three podium winners. Kostadinova of Bulgaria shoots 9.7 on the 19th shot. A near perfect 10.8 just when it is needed. China's Zhang 10.8 on the 19th shot. 10.2 for Russia's Vitalina. Ukraine's Olena Kostovich 9.9. Shot number 20 now, which will give us the fourth place. Kostadinova of Bulgaria shoots 9.8. Zhang shoots 9.1 after that near perfect 10.8. She's a little shaky now with 9.1. Vitalina 9.8. And taking the fourth place with that 9.3 on the 20th shot is Ukraine's Olena Kostovich. So we have our top three shooters fighting it out for the gold, silver, and bronze now as we go to shot number 21 and 22, which will give us the bronze medalist. Zhang Raksin of China, world rank number 17, has won 2 gold, 2 silver, 1 bronze at various ISSF competitions. She had won a gold at the Asian Championships at Kuwait in 2018 and a bronze at the Asian Championships in Doha in 2019. Shot number 21 fired. Kostadinova of Bulgaria 9.2 and 9.6 for Russia's Vitalini. China's Zhang shoots 9.3. All three shooters clearly under pressure, unable to register a 10 on the shot number 21. And now, shot number 22. Kostadinova of Bulgaria 1.4 ahead of the second place Russian shooter Vitalina. Can Vitalina of Russia narrow this margin? A 10.5 for the Russian shooter. 9.8 for Kostadinova. Zhang shoots, yet to take a shot. Shoots a 9.3 and a 9.3 once again. Taking the bronze medal is China's Zhang with 218.0. And now the fight for the yellow medal as we go into the shot number 23 and 24. Will it be Bulgaria's Kostadinova or Russia's Vitalina who will be crowned the Olympic champion in women's 10-meter air pistol? The next two shots will tell us who wins the gold. It's very, very close. This is not a big margin for air pistol. 2 more shots to go to decide for the gold. Kostadinova shoots 10.1, 10.5 for the Russian shooter Vitalina. World ranked number 10, Vitalina. Bulgaria's Kostadinova just 0.5 ahead. Last shot will decide the gold. Kostadinova has a 0.5 advantage over Russia. 10.4 for the Russian shooter. Kostadinova 9.0, clearly under pressure. The gold goes to Russia's Vitalina with an Olympic record. Silver to Bulgaria's Kostadinova with 239.4. Fantastic performance by Vitalina of Russia, who has crowned herself as the Olympic champion in women's 10-meter air pistol. 24-year-old Vitalina, ranked number 10 in the world, has won 7 gold, 9 silver, 4 bronze in various ISSF competitions, including a silver at the Rio Olympics in 2016 and a silver at the World Championships in 2018. She has changed that color from Rio, a silver to gold now. What a shooter. Fantastic performance by her. That's it from us. I hope you enjoyed this great thrilling finals. We hope to see you for the men's 10-meter air rifle qualification, in which the Indian shooters Divyan Singh Pawar and Deepak Kumar will be up in action against some of the best in the world, including world number 1 Istvan Penny, Austria's Martin Strempfel, Lucas Kozinski of USA, and many other shooters from around the world. It's going to be a world-class 10-meter air rifle qualification. Has to be a world-class, after all. It is the Olympics. We will just confirm the time for the men's 10-meter air rifle qualification, which begins at 9:30 a.m. India time. Please check your local timings in your country. For India, it is 9:30 a.m. for the men's 10-meter air rifle qualification. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again at 9:30 for the men's 10-meter air rifle. Till then, goodbye.